nyina ma chema kwa babiem efa emra bedwam tumede so on Adom TV. Live on DSTV channel 280, Go TV channel 119, Multi TV. Big Boss here live and so what maker say me sara diabetes ekostra onya imbus herbal mixture. And tena say emane ntwe kwa samado ansa. Also yade how cancer enie mojamroso da bia ya rush ko hospital. Jonso mu yade oba candidiasis honam ya oba bosumi so na bu nsada honamania. Wadra any imbus herbal mixture. De bia ka ya ka say opose ni aduro no. O member bi eton bia no kwa onsa beka bi ato hodom. And I remember that when you know we share or takrade not hall. Emi de dame. Western Central Western North edition the no ebrem. The must ye pa. It's a champion and so the champion for takrade, yenya champion for Accra. Kumasi nese ya kane nyina abom na ye call the main champion. Ni akwa ko yi pa odi nkodi. Me fa na se kese ko mo so asene. Emi de dame dwumade ebro na no memene dam ewo takrade not hall. Na se kese kuma DBS Companies Limited. Village Herbs Clinic, Abrantia College, Franco Trading Enterprise, and a face Syntex Tank. I'm so asking, de damage media ebreo e takrade one not hoy. The money na city be share and so kumasi ebe for what na say. After Thompson a form because a former once a banker is always a banker. So a banker,
a former banker.
A former banker, okay. National Communication Team member of the NPP.
Yeah, Chairman of Council of Patrons, Central Region.
Okay. Chairman of Council of Patrons, here, what MPP of course Central Region, so. And our pre-national treasure. NPP, Amanyukum. Delegates never decided. Delegates never decided.
Now, you come home soon, and say, but Yakuponi delegates, because it will be okay. They know my worth, and they know, say, almost discussion is in I'll galvanize money for them for the 2028 elections.
That was a challenge. Revenue mobilization.
That is what they need. Someone what's a revenue mobilization as in and that's what I'm going to do for them. Okay. And so we'll create the path for that. On say Obia Yeshe Impakura Oba and what he's bringing on board before Obeshenu na ya must say okay, I'll give enough money to make the campaign here there. Okay. And that's what you are going to work on. Your organizers, they shouldn't suffer before asking for money. They are the grassroots. They are the people who are going to bring up the grassroots. In the end, say, pass chow and son of organizer nya, women organizer benya, youth organizer benya, all the coordinators, Nasara and other because they are going to work down there, and that's how we are going to deal with them. That's how we are going to help them to make sure that we win the elections.
Haruna Appa, your deputy managing director, Edema.
Haruna best ending in Skakakra.
Metro Mass Transit. Haruna Bakodia. Metro Mass Bakodia. Oh, Yankopo. So budget mo chefa be no home for 2026.
Oh, I'm say e chefa de before kwase budget no be ba no.
Okay.
Na ye di kan atutu ye no mutu dada. E wa ban hyehyɛ ya o ye de aman e bie mu so. E wa budget no. Memfa e kasa fidie kakrakai so e magana fo nyina ache. Teach you share more than comma omampani osiade yo Ewura John Dramani Mahama the boafo ka no ho ne tintim ban Ewura to force nso beda na se e wo sikasem enhyehyɛ odi abeto Ghana manim asabri ohwa so far so good ohwe budget yi mu anokre enhyehyɛ mu e de ma metro mas ne metro mas nko a
okay
ade aba ko budget yi mu anokre mani age ho soronko eye titru adwumasem
okay
ebie won so ema ne nkwala eyedi oman we nyina no so oman ne betime tumpon a adwuma nkwala ene ema yedi se nipa kumiensan obi enya yedi ona brabo mu a mo gidie se oman Ghana ebenya fiado mu akwado mu yinto aso ana enkwano no se ye wapeja issues a wudi kan introduce yes and yedi kan fa na dia na se budget no mu a Beshasi or budget room. No correct. In my young life in politics, found this me started my activism monitor Ghana politics from 1992. No correct. In my young life in politics, Nanwada presentation of your financial reports for 2026 on behalf of the president by Ewura Dr. Casey Latoforsen. No correct. Ultimately, say we a street budgets. Simple nyakano. eje budget a maami oton kokko abranti asebe otwa kwan epe school akọ babu no mo pe adwuma ye ankura so mo yo mo adwuma abosu kanfo adetonfo ene beto adefo no ekwenya nkopo anim mehu no se we eye budget a sebe edafo mboko obeka ya ade ba ko esa da budget mu nsoronko amani age home from the finance minister eye a shift and I say a depart from the old way of doing things. Osha budget we ya ono ankasa fato no hoso before the budget kokoto kraba markets kuti form omuso betumi atra dem atintim ne mu tintim na so de ba bonten na se ene sabita frache omanfo no mananfo ni yedie ebo abira na che budget na de ba ye no amfa so bi amfa ma osha ya osanto aso ko takrade eye takrade city market koko titi fon hwe ne ekoso ye nuanom nso omo ye sabe emadwuma onyakonya so no mo sanya nkitahodi sabe ya do ba bonte no ebe touch on the core needs of the ordinary Ghanaian ebiem ohwa budget ya ade ba ko budget no aya so far so good akwaya boshe kakraka euro mahama say diso ede ma oman Ghana bra na pre to me ne so ba tax bi e kan covid levy no betwam eneme no ka say nyankopon adom Mosumi du ekodu ba akoso yeru John Dramani Mahama odi ose ayoyo ama na covid levy ananka oman no yetimi generate close to 3 billion Ghana cedis no ene oyi covid levy na ede everywhere sabe betimi de ahotoso soronko de abro oman Ghana ene menua covid no de etina sabe nanka badada abrese aje covid yare aba ba ye sabe tafrache musu yare a wiase fa na nyina obi abon pese sa yare we de pese beten ho asem biom eyen fie mienu etwem WHO esore be dina bonten se covid yare efiri ho eni ho biom etwem so no man Ghana eguso je hoto ti covid na nkasa kwa na nkasa be obe musu yare no ebe ye mfa so de ma banda da na otwem no ye hu se da bi yare ni ho de a edi enti na ese ye giga na fo ye bo ne bra wo musum Euro Mahama na me no kase wo ye firi ho o hwe taxes a ye VAT be kaya VAT nko aye more than 21%. And now me know ka say you prune VAT to 20%. And no kwa keke kura no sika.
It's VAT na yan.
VAT
previously na yan.
21%.
Na ye there ba.
I said 20% in the budget.
1%.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That means I was say 41%.
No.
I say 21.
Yes.
99%
No, about 21.9%.
Okay.
21.9%. I say you use by 1.9%. Or translate about 6 billion Ghana cedis.
Yeah, be call Ghana for bottom.
Yes. Ebiem osha eye VAT threshold.
Okay.
Ankura mo bi adwuma. Afa ne se wadwuma a wo ye no ahoden a wo de adwuma no. Kane no ebi 200,000. Wo wadwuma ahoden a de adwuma bi 200,000 bia no. Se be so tua VAT. Enne aban we ba ye no. Wa pepe no afiri ho se da bi empejam. Sabe ya so wo a wa bi adwuma a betua VAT no. Best take your VAT. Brow capital threshold. About 750,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay, let's say it was here. So first, na sikaboti na odidi dwa.
Yes.
200,000.
Yes.
Na uchia etwo so.
Yes.
But say ka say there. Wapegem the cost 750,000.
Yes.
Ntimu a mutwedie 200,000 and 750,000 that was biano. Unchia VAT.
Sabe ya say sika no anka betua de ama aban no. Aban so osadane ama.
Obes de be she wadwuma. Okay.
Na se no ofo nipa mienu adwuma.
Okay.
Me no ka say abandada na breso. Eye nuanom ko muso aban na spend. Obekai friend say yewrakufo age busia bi. Friend say they say and also social location a
busambe no.
Oh, dear tue a bond.
Eurobond na.
Eurobond.
Okay.
And now me no ka say Eurobond. Share budget no more. Before the budget, aban we ba Euro Mahama buy bosumi du ekodu ba akono. Aban tua $750 million. And Eurobond ye ne ka ye tua. Eni hobium. And ne kro ya mesa no waka say aban we ba ye decouple get fund and health insurance. Get fund location ko about 4.6 billion Ghana cedis. Sabe ya get fund bit me na brane. Na nyuma get fund person ya afi nko get fund eba be si KG schools. And kwa bako 400 fresh. Kindergarten fresh.
Okay.
Oko basica and also 400. And some of secondary schools are more than 500 ongoing projects. It be a 2-unit classroom block. It be a friends and 2-story dormitories. It be a 18-unit classroom block with ancillary facilities. It be a 2-number 4-unit teachers quarters.
Okay.
When na ya anamuntu abani to say be ya almost no e betimi edina brane.
Okay.
Na no adawasha school feeding I dey mass sebeta fracture to free wafo at the basic level. Aban locate additional 2 billion at the school feeding. Ohwe ye nananom ye papa no mo asabi omotwa mfie bia no munya hodon be ye dwuma e ka ne lipi. Aban dedicate close to 1.5 billion at the leap. Ene ohwe kane a ye bebie radio ye bebie TV na anu ada yi uko free SHS a duane ananka nkola yi di sebeta fracture na awfo na ebi nso no mu ne complaini obeka sabre na chance for issue statement scan kra ma na aresi wum enani na ban yankopon adom scan ko ne brano ade ba ko esa budget team of finance minister ya mani age ho or the STEM instruction at the ama heads of senior high schools say ene beans ebeto emu ebeto anwo ebeto no yento de yan Ghana for ye dua sebe ya ebetimi di sika abesha ankra ne amanfo botom ebi emu nsoso me kan masem yewura mahama ene yewura to forcing ye mahama e kan say ye shebo say ye ba ebebie ema bank akraka ne abeso emasen uhwe women's bank here bold decision yewura mahama ye no abaya dedicate 401 million Ghana cedis na ti hayi 1 million Ghana cedis na da so no aban say yemfasa 1 million nye entoto ya ye be establish bank no and take care of administrative costs. Na sa 400 million no yen dedicate yen fun wura bank no
personalization
bank a women's bank.
But you know the 2025 50 million Ghana cedis na
exactly
women bank.
But exactly so.
Okay.
So what you say?
Then I said you have 451 million Ghana cedis.
Sa 1 million e dey na djuma portion no abaya kire.
And they set it
up.
They
set it up.
Okay.
The office no. So we are project team betimi atake off.
Okay.
Ebie mo so ade ba ko esa ho amani asaje ho. Wo hwa na anu ade ya ba ba mu ba around January February kadum so say unity yen na yinim de na ekokofa de aba e ka na ye de independent power producers no a obi ani mu Ghana ha e na me no ka say unse e ba na ECG busum bi omo de ka sika kura ECG je no boso me kuro mu timfo nti omo ho ka e na Nyankopon adom esan hyehyɛ papa yewura eye abuginapo finance minister ena hyehyɛ so nko yewura mahama de ato apono so no so tie report no a kane no eye ECG monthly omu generate about 900 million Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Say ECG busumi bie nyamfa so. O share report no ma last month omu generate 1.7 billion. ECG alone 1.7 billion.
Okay. Last time before that no more generating
about 900 million. Oh yes.
Where sure.
Oh why not? It's in the report. Go and read the report. About 1.
ECG financials.
About 1.7 billion. 2. Why at this time also? I feel Yenya Minister for Finance. Any abaya Minister for Finance no or absolute control.
Okay.
Our state agencies, corporations, and institutions, especially on our finances and the expenditure. Can you know institution be your wa? Essentially allocated budget be 2 cedi diamano no. Otimi di sika na man be boro budget no so. Say ohwa aban we ya. Eye under Ministry of Finance. Eye commencement authorization no. Ontena sikeki waye ne ohye e de amaban institution bia say una we ye hwan a 1 cedi kwa na peso yi kokoto ade a bra finance minister ho. Na de opeso dis kan kokoye no. Mi hwe mi hunu say e no kro se ne kan na esa asana mama commencement authorization no. What me to aso e wodwuma. Na no ada ohwe ya aban ba ye yewura mahama ba ye. Ade ba ko wasan ye odi save taxpayers budget mu. Eye your friend say interim payment certificate in kwa nego Ministry of Finance. Na say aban tuaka. De no mo ye ho adwuma wie. Amre to krata so no. Omso mu hia 12 billion Ghana cedis. Ama for Ministry of Finance awie o. Akwa koto control accountant general hwa between controller and Bank of Ghana no. Ye hwe tuaka. When a finance minister wutin report you be striking say there be. Sika we ada ne yansa nya nhwemu biu. Ono ana so ye ho no no binum so minister ye ho adwuma nyina awie ba bia adri de e take off points ɔse dabi yɛn san subject ɛyɛ sika no ye tua no hwehwɛmu ɛmfa nkɔma auditor general ɔtam de kɔkɔma auditor general revelation ba mu no sɛ out of 12 billion no ananka yɛhia akɔtua suppliers and contractors wɔka no emu 1 billion there auditor general flag sɛ ma yɛntua ebi kora no yɛtua dada ɛne asan wɔkɔfa ho duplicate friend saying receipt ni memos ɛde abɛsɛ nsɛ tua bi mu ɛno nko asebu ɔman Ghana about 1 billion Ghana cedis when na no wanya finance minister adwuma na wɔyɛ no ɔte ase a sɛ sika twitwiri die ebi twia for man Ghana nim ama sika sɛm akɔkɔtɔ apɛ ɛna me no ka sɛ me no kura nka nwie wobɛka ya ɛyɛ atoabo gas ENI wobɛka Yewura Mahama 2016 Yewura Mahama edwen hwɛ kan ehu sɛ ɛyɛ Bank of Ghana friends and World Bank guarantee wobɛka ya aban sɛte sika bi to be 500 million yenu anu ba ye no sɛ sika ni hɔ sɛ sika no nso ni hɔ no ye use sɛ sika no ɛna me no ka sɛ ɛna ba ye du ba bi no sɛ atoabo gas na aban ka twitwirigie bɛɛ bosu mi dunie Nyankopɔn adom from the finance reports Nyankopɔn adom aban asan apagya sika asade akɔkɔto saa ɛhyehyɛ wɔ sɛ nkonkoyɛ yɛnsi achi baa ɛyɛ 400 million Ghana cedis sɛ bɛyɛ a yɛsika sɛm nya na muntu no ebetimi akɔyie.
But I say Haruna Pau, Deputy Managing Director Edema Metro Mass Transit Limited. Na mensaka statement we say from the Ghana Armed Forces. So you the two screens now so it's me home. Now no kidigidi ye course so airworks posted and 24 years akraye award the next batch na urban. So this is the statement. Also resumption of 2025-2026 Ghana Armed Forces recruitment exercise in the Greater Accra region. All Greater Accra potential recruits are hereby informed that the Ghana Armed Forces 2025-2026 recruitment exercise within the Greater Accra region, which was suspended last week, resumes on Thursday, 20th November 2025. As part of measures to ensure a seamless process, the screening will be done at 8 sub-centers within the following 5 locations. 1. Airworks Sports Stadium, Omenya 2 centers. Nicholson Park, Bema Camp, Omenya 2 centers. Air Force Base, Bema Camp, 1 center. Training and Doctrine Command, that Tradoc, Teshi, 2 centers. And Eastern Naval Command, Temba, and so many 1 center. And so, what we see, but for the about to just say, Yami Admadaya Wada, Muana Kamoko for screening for Ghana Armed Forces recruitment, BCNT. To me, Antwasono. You say Thursday. Almost ashas and I just 1% Pamesa Wape Subium. Etroma Chichim. Yeah, the Ghana. Proforma worry. I'm from Accra and see. Amen. A woman proud so your papa said my home day. Now, wait me free hospital. But afraid pen for some papa died you home say to maybe one man quaint to much him. After what it was,
it's sad.
Yeah,
it's sad.
Say,
so time in our history, such a thing is happening. I believe, say, the year and you improve upon it, you don't destroy it. First time in our history, go for 6.
I don't know,
6 young, beautiful girls.
So we could have done this. Maybe to me at the centers.
6 young, beautiful girls. Where did we go wrong?
So painful.
They are not stealing.
So painful.
They just went to look for a job.
But
let's come back to the
most unfortunate. But I think sir, it be almost a better leader than ever. Most especially as a proactive government.
We are proactive. 6 people are dead. I can't tell me that you are proactive. Proactive meaning.
That's why I said. Most unfortunate. That's why I said.
Don't come and use proactive government.
No.
This is not proactiveness.
No, listen.
You guys are there. 6 people they work at say proactive government.
That's why I said.
Please don't go there.
I said listening government.
But they in Chiapi, in Crawford more central region. And I made it so. Oh yeah, me Chiamo. In a meeting, Chiama, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, Oko Central Region, When him say umbejina our way too.
Okay, then what started Central Region?
No, started Central Region to no. Na inshia kese na minim say oduwa ebeton so because nyame asre no go. Na go na wa asre no mean say ebeba into fruition. Na me da na se no so. Na me de na sembe tu edwa wa ha. Time all year digitalization no. That there were a lot of insults on him. Okay. In a wager economy, no share digitalization. And then humanity ha or to make us say ECG. Let me share that bisan say ECG omaya 1.7. Bisan say then na omaya ECG omo to me rake 1.7 every month. From 900. Please relax.
Okay.
Relax. Now Rashidodo.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay. So to me by muntia. If you had not made reference to me, come in, mom.
Lie.
Yeah, I'm quite
I mean, when he was doing the digitalization of the ECG systems, you know what they told him? Say, Haptel, yeah, Dr. Bawumia, Haptel, yeah, contracting and say, Ombeshena, Omunye digitalization, Omufanjiji scan. And then, in Crawford through Dr. Bawumia, Madame Fee and you may not be light call offer. I can just key in, send my Momo, and buy electricity. Face-to-face in contact with you. So cash payments is not going on there. And I just Googled it. Now I say, before I introduce a cashless system or ECG, how much were we making a month? 100 I walk and no kind. Or say before implementing the new digital and cashless system, ECG was making 900 million in monthly revenue. Yeah, introduce a cashless system they are raking in 1.7 billion monthly. And thanks go to Dr. Bawumia.
It's not true.
For his initiative, his ideas, and the insults he received for doing such a thing. Then I looked down here in the report. I see ECG collects almost 1.4 billion every month since January. No, ECG has collected almost 1.4 billion revenue every month since January, according to the PURC boss. And yeah, Alfred Thompson Eka. So when someone is doing something good, now what's now no, and you come and sit here and you tell me that ECG is now making 1.7 billion. Now Kingsley, I force na Beka finance minister you go say what Beka no cry no say Dr. Bawumia has done something so good Ama Ghana and then the corruption, the thievery that was going on at ECG. You could trace car here won't be the scanner fan, and then you now switch. Okay,
so start of a Nasikano face to face,
Some of them were unaccountable.
It
became unaccountable.
But because Dr. Bawumia far
cashless system
and
it increased revenue. Okay. Revenue increased. It shot up the same time, the same month. And don't forget, the cashless system twice. What I said, the whole ECG system collapsed. Yeah. Twice. And there were saboteurs within. And we had to flush them out. And yet, ECG funny in the years I didn't know. Now, Kofu Bishema, making sure say this cashless system will not work.
Okay.
Into almost share that we send you a momonokwa. Now, instead of the system giving you the for you to credit your meter now, no mass no. So it became a problem. And so I said for about 2 weeks near there, we had to send security personnel there to stabilize the system and make sure that everybody now you can say Obiara that time no we see number no they'll give your credit back to you.
Okay.
Once you can prove it, they'll give, and they did it. And everybody and meter normal their friends say ECG omo enjoy ya 1.7 you can even do more than that no. They should thank Dr. Bawumia and we are back home. Nasa. Well, budget. Obiara to me beka the OPE.
Okay.
It's a remarkable you say you beka na meye we. But do we actually ask ourselves? Say nyama pi ya ye can say ye beye no. The nice flowery budgetary ye deba out no. What have you done about it? Ene Ghanaians are suffering no. Ghanaians are suffering. Payments are not being done. Go and ask any your friends and contractor. Say you're trying to cut the whole of this year. Payments are not being done. And once you have a system where payments are not being done, people suffer because the money doesn't sink down. You can use all the dollar and the gold board and everything to manage the currency. But when the payment is not going down to the people because of the work they've done now, the people suffer. And so based on that thing, they are going to buy 2 presidential executive luxury jets. 2. Yeah, back home.
Presidential?
Yes. The jets, the executive jets, they are buying 2.
For Ghana Armed Forces?
Yes. Okay. Why 2? We've all said, say, the Falcon and Yejuma Papa. When we are saying it, no, their current foreign affairs minister was on air saying, say, the president is wicked. The president does not think about Ghanaians.
That's a
the Falcon, yes. The Falcon can work. It is workable. It is very perfect to work. And we're telling that the condition of the jet wasn't good. But even at that time, President Akufo-Addo said, no, I can't do, because jet in humanity, what we were in at that time with all the DDP and other things, no, we are not going to do a sweeping, going to buy an executive jet. No, that wasn't the time. Yes. Helicopter NAC and crash NAC, you know. Yeah. Then it brought about the debate again. He couldn't come out to tell Ghanaians, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Because at that time I thought the jet was working well. Now I've realized that the jet is not habitable. It's not good for purpose.
This weekend.
Two executive jets. Why are they going to buy 2 executive jets? If you've been able to repair this, we say a year Juma, my sister, president to be used. You know, why are they going to buy 2 executive jets? Over $12 billion, which could have been used for the Ghanaian, for them 6 girls not more perishing on more life, no, for them to be able to get jobs to do. And so, you say $12 billion. What they call 2 executive jets and some other accoutrements are account. Sometimes we forget our priorities in life. Like maybe some who say, are we serious as a nation? Because if we are serious as a nation, there are certain things that, a more 24-hour economy, almost when they are in war.
I say, what man, 110 million Ghana cedis.
110 million Ghana cedis. Do you know how much they are spending on sanitary pads? 292.4 million Ghana cedis.
Sanitary pads.
Sanitary pads. That is a set of a small people. Oh, when we were talking, I was so patient. I was so. I have the edge to have attacked you. But I've been very, very quiet. Because maybe some will say, are you people really in for Ghanaians or you are in for yourselves? It's just about Yen Chendi. It's just about Yen Chendi. 294. Yeah, they come in Crawford to either produce or import sanitary pads. No, it's going to only some few people.
Okay.
24-hour economy, as much as me, make I say, it's a demand and supply system. Up till now, one who you're going to hear share one. I'm going to share budget. I am very flowery. I am fair. But ask yourself, say, 110 put there and put in on the bay. Because if I look at it, 290, you know. If I added the 110 to it, and I put certain factories in place, government can say that, okay, it should be public-private partnership, so that we can be able to drive the economy in such a way.
Instead of using 290 for sanitary pads.
I'm talking about different aspects of the nation. It's about the nation. It's about the country. It's about the people.
Okay.
It's about what they need. At the moment, is sanitary pad what they need, or is it their daily income? When in a situation now, we'll catch your friends saying salaried workers say you can only increase their AE by 9%. 9%. Salaried workers, the lowest ever in the last 8 years. The lowest ever in the last 8 years. And you ask yourself, say, are these real people who fought and said that they were going to save the people of Ghana? I've always stated, and I'll state it again here on your set. Say, after every quarter of the first year, the finance minister should come and tell us, say, budget now may budget for the previous year, no? A, B, C, D, now may they tell companies that every quarter, by the end of every quarter, no, they should be able to give their financials. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Until by the end of every quarter, no, the finance minister should be able to also tell, they should live by example. They should tell Ghanaians, say, I budgeted even 292 for sanitary parts. How much did I actually expend on the sanitary parts? Before you even come and give us the budget for the following year, then the upcoming year bill. Because every time, no, they bring big things to excite us. Oh, the big push. Oh, the big that. Oh, I'm going to do roads. How many roads did we do this year? How much money have we spent in the road sector? What did we actually do? And where did the money, what was the money expended? These are things you have to tell Ghanaians. Well, my they pick and choose, say, oh, minister of this sector should come and say this, or become bibinya, na another minister become bibinya, na yeko. The finance minister should give us a detailed expenditure from every sector. Or can say, I'm going to spend there 50 million Ghana CDC, almost say for Women's World Banking. What really went on the whole of 2025? Okay. What were the actuals that were put in place? You see, that bank is not a bank, but a development bank. That is what they said they were going to do, a women's development bank. Development bank is not the same as an ordinary bank. Almost capital expenditure is higher than an ordinary bank. Go and check. Almost capital expenditure or capital to start the bank is higher than what do you call it? A normal bank. Normal bank is about 400 and something million. Yeah. Development bank is over 800. Over 800, yes. Go and check. I don't know that either 800 or 1.2. Go and check.
So the 400 no credit can want some 8 means start a bank.
A development bank, no. That's why now they are changing their mouth and say, no, oh yeah, establish a bank. That's not what they told us. That is not what they told us. They said Women Development Bank. And that is what they said. Say me boy, check it and see. Okay. Well, into budget there, we bet me at we stay at anyone. Well, my if he said this was a party. One time be mobile government, what I as a mom catch it dey be no match to one no keke. On match to one. That is the same thing they are doing to us. They are taking us for granted. Okay. Because some of you say don't go back to check the budget. Time and another we feel government mo. None your friends say Office of the President. Now almost spending about 300 million a year. Almost increasing for over 1 billion. But I say, and then yeah, because I know me increasing the bill.
Alfred Thompson, the member of the NPP National Communications team, because what a boy, madam, management to FTV Basu, Metro Mass Transit Limited, was a mass year pa moi, Monsomode a boy. Quimbies in the MS Nawada, obey breakfaster, mananya Quimbies, and the more de nebe kama at the amount. Yada waba, Yabatwas. Ababim Emfa Emra became to media so on Adom TV. So quick check at the Bank of Ghana. Minimum paid up capital requirement for development banks in Ghana. Class 1. Wholesale Development Finance Institution. We have 800 million Ghana cedis. Class 2. Retail Development Finance Institution. We have 600 million Ghana cedis. Class 3. Guarantee Development Finance Institution. We have 300 million Ghana cedis. Class 4A. Wholesale, Retail, and Guarantee. We have 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. Class 4B. Wholesale and Retail. We have 1 billion Ghana cedis. Class 4C. Wholesale and Guarantee. We have 1 billion Ghana cedis. Then class 4D, retail and guarantee, we have 800 million Ghana cedis. So one thing is, we need to find out from government, which of these classes will the Women Development Bank fall under?
It tells you development bank between 800 to 1 billion over Namekano. And one
You see,
Adom.
Minya, issues are my brother raised
We go to tell lie.
Or attribute to your friend saying ECG.
Okay.
And then fiscal discipline measures are put in place. I know what me Reiki says come Reiki to Yorubamia. Bacho, Mesre. You see, the name Dr. Amudu Bamia only sterling record the beer Sabeta Frache. Oh, master. Obia was to pretend the Ghana's economy. Bloomberg, fish. I describe the economy as a junk, baller economy. Wababefa Sabeta Fracho. At the time, NDC Frere Kunyasono. Before by 31st December, not dollar, 3.3 to 2016. Okay. You were January 7, I hand you over, not dollar, about 3.9 cities. What was your economic desire for 8 years? Uja dollar at 17 cities.
Uja free time men okay.
MPP Frere Kunyaso dollar I know
January 7, 2020.
Dollar I know Uja to
January 7, 2025.
I know Uja to
15.1.
Now 15.1. Man, you have the 15.1. Dollar said Jania could do 17.
Yeah.
And Jania could do 17.
Yeah.
Now what also you hold on? We economic desire. Yenya will be there
with you in a nice way.
Waba, aba be pager or my how and na tete. And I could do 15.1. Yes, celebrate too. Obi ono aba say be with a fracture 1,000 on. And yet kasa nye no mudwa. And a dollar 10.2. Now no other inflation. Also your economic desire. Who pager inflation we do inflation and kasa mu kra say ebay aden. Over 40-something%. Who here children inflation at inflation 22%. What record have you got? How from home said the economic desire. Who here sat now home and lenka when you so anka NIB go say to. Now no other budget mu. No ye you John Dramani Mahama. Nipa close to 900 and come lose some job. You're pushy NIB, a capital support of 2 billion. What's ya? What's the what's your buying spending? Ebi a budget no kind, kona school feeding. The last 6 months, I buy over 1 billion school feeding. Kona health insurance. I buy locating 4.6 billion them health insurance. Out of this, 1.8 billion has been paid to suppliers. Get fund, kind budget, and kind. Out of 4.4 billion, I buy allocated my get fund. This year, get fund a payment to contractors. Go and read the budget.
When this year? State it.
What's it? Even March, April, our friends who went in for their payment.
It's never true.
I'm telling you on authority. I am telling you on authority.
Yanko.
They won't go. Now, Korean are made deal with.
What I say? For no fat on chain. Minya, and then Yanko Adom. We have fish. We have Mudisa. And then Ghana. Yasawa be there and also brand. Your rating, I could be minus. No one you be on once abon yaza chrono. Oh, can create loot and share. You people sometimes MPP you have no shame. Shakwayan come off first and come to ECG and the PDS. And I'm you. Please, what do you bus market as a second kind of proya? You have a worst record in the history of the Fourth Republic. And that is why the people of Ghana didn't miss West. And they rejected you with a voter difference of 1.6 million Ghana cedis. Somebody who has been rejected. Obi a sebe ta frache and now what one win. Shene minu e ka so say enema bo. Bia unkodwa so. Ba bia what no refi hu ka se mugusu aban mu. Oko ordinary market women they will tell you. Of course. Look, here and never emo opa let's move out. Emo ananka kane around December beto aba. 5 caps. 5 caps. And you turn about 95 cities, 100 cities, and then 75. And the corner could be a little more. 75 Ghana cities. And that's a Jenny Antobag ma.
Okay.
Please hold on. Jenny Antobag ma. My breast ne cover 1,000 cities. And then 350 cities, quite frankly. And now as I checked. Now no other crowd here. A queer for no by any crown, a busuama. Mpensenpensenmu Mahama interview na Fred Ghana Buffer Stock. Se Buffer Stock nko no monto no ba no montimi mo bo se be ya. On betimi ejina brane. Agriculture, agric. Ebi an ebi budget no nsan kan ye. O se big push no no ye na ye keka kan ne masi ani. Big push aban dey boy. Aban committed 31 billion na ti hayi. Sa Kumasi Accra City Road na pese ye no. Ye linki
expressway.
Yes, ye linking the following communities. Se woni mu fasodi de be bro man ya. Ka woda bi ma bon pa ma John Dramani Mahama. Sa kwa na ye yakofa adeso. Asaman kese na twemu akoda akofo ofo ase irebi opon kroma konso ansi. Atwemu akopie Kumasi. Interchange ahuru num na bi osa akwa nso akosi Kumasi. Unim say efi Accra ekosi Kumasi. Ufi Accra eko Kumasi about 250 kilometers na bedi.
Okay.
Yes, akwa we are. Udi beye akwa no be shorten by 195 kilometers. Akwantufu mu tukwa betina save traveling time by 40%. Stretch amabodi a kire wi no. Uni makuafo mu ye fence en. Omudi no ba ho. Uni makuafo aduane e wasa no fence stretch ne so. Sabi obi obedo ne number ye bia no benya ne niam de akose bi gaso.
Okay.
Yet mi aye den atode ama no.
Mate.
Onya nti nwie ye. Nyabotre.
What time is?
Oh, there be nyabotre.
Thank you.
Sure. I say thank you.
2 seconds.
The ambassador me brother ne say.
Okay.
Onya botre no nko trase. Na budget no. Onka mu yi. Na oka mu yi a obehunu say eniam na de agu sa budget yi mu no. Betumi aka say Fourth Republic. Yenye hu bi sada. Timede kakra me ka kire no no.
Berase.
Wo hwe eye eniema aban ade egu apono so. Yewure kaje aso eye. Hwe sika aban atam de ato hono mo. NEP, yes.
Okay.
NEP. Wo hwe de ade ato Youth Authority. Asa menu ayaraga ho a.
Okay. Osman Ayaraga.
Yes. Nimi no nko na be 300 billion Ghana cedis.
Okay.
No kaje
ni Osman Ayaraga.
Na menu e kase wo say say sanitary pad.
One second.
Ebi ana wo sanitary pad no what fa no say sanitary pad won ti ase. Unim ni pa say be na Ghana ha. Even 10 Ghana cedis so they better 7 afrache. Sanitary pad e kura no. E de ne ma no. Udi e bi other condition.
10 Ghana cedis on different to Johnny.
School kwala. Okay. What shall say project here? School kwala close to about 150,000. And as a project ordinarily about benefit. To see nipa kakra nipa akra bi na yebo.
Harun. Alfred.
That's it. Emu okasa ya. It's anything. Okay. No yes keke.
Okay.
Oh, in 2016 Ghanaians rejected President Mahama in total because of his corrupt nature. At that time, 2016, over 1 million. It's never happened in the history of this country. And so, ya man a chance, my back. Or Mumpo, ya man a chance, my back. By Neharuna. Now, what has someone come about? Do you hear what said about me?
A tree now comes, Alfred.
Nigeria can say,
on
over 1 million votes ever into over the mechanism. If you want to show me what you say. With over 1 million votes. That had never happened in the history of this country. With over 1 million votes. That has never happened in the history of this country. You attack me, so you're the most corrupt president. Now we'll go Gula. That is all you get. They gave him the chance to come back. And now Obia or devoted even with all the world economic crisis. Obiani, even American people faced inflation. UK, they changed 6 prime ministers within a space of less than a year. 6. You sit here and come and talk as if your friends say people were not controlling. Naka more power at that time. Do you know what would have happened to this country?
Yeah,
it would have collapsed.
Oh, how?
I'm telling you.
How?
Because even in 2026, everything showed that this country was Abbas. Even in 2026, 2016, when they were sacked out of this country, everything showed that things were in Abbas. And so, they've given them a chance to come again. Things are getting better because there have been prudent measures that have been put in place.
By who?
By the previous government. And then the to make ECG stabilize or to make the baby. galamsey na ekoso abon Ghana no eno na ye bibi no
hwewera ko wi
galamsey ya ekoso abon Ghana okasa no okasa milk price as of June 2024 that was about 10 cedis per tin.
Okay.
And then you can say over 30 cedis per tin.
Milk.
Yes. I'm telling you. Hey. Go and check.
I drink milk.
Milk. Carnation milk.
Go and check.
Ghana, yes, it's about 28 or something.
Masa, I want to Ghana.
Masa, go and
please check your facts.
Price is not full.
It's not. Masa, correct. It's not correct.
It's increased.
It's not correct. Yes. What does it increase?
Maybe you're turning milk.
It's not correct. I'm going to say, I
correct.
Some milk here 28 Ghana cedis.
Go and check. Go and check the
Ghana cedis.
Saturday. Which one are you using? Which one are you using?
Tintin okay. Oh, that's
no,
talking about inflation, you can suppress inflation.
One is suppress inflation.
Masa. There goes you anymore. You can suppress it to come down. But the market will shame you. Market prices be shame you.
Your project inflation
Masa. The last year growth was about 5.7%. With all the fanciful products I work as a mobile growth requiring 4.6. It has dropped. Who tell me? Where's it? Growth. I'm gonna say growth by with all the fanciful projects I work. Oh, please. I run a Mpensenpensenmu. Growth is going to be at 4.8%.
Yeah.
Instead of the 5.7% the previous year. And you come and tell me, say, oh, we've brought so many fanciful things. When even your economy is not able to grow. Even with the projection and the amount they are going to spend on the trade fair economy, they are bringing a growth downwards. The growth of the economy, they are bringing it downwards. It tells you that these people, they can end up make us say, you see, when they finish their budget now, not 3 months, 4 months back, they should come and tell us how they spent and what is spent on. Office of the President, no more dinning yafu, no more yet, and you come and sit here and you smile because Ghanaians are suffering. And you don't see that Ghanaians are suffering. Because now you are okay. You're okay. You are okay. What you mean talk they are open? You don't even know that things are going up in the market. What's now catch a Ghanaian say, Jama bibi yo mo no mo come market omo because things are coming down. Ebia will feel because ebia will sika will fear that time na 1,000 cedis. Say we 10,000. And you don't feel anything. You don't feel anything. People are suffering, even daily bread. And now we be 5 cedis or Ritari will say, my watching the whole world. Because even
Sydney, Mr. Be 5 cedis. Sydney,
until we said that way and fair. No, you think what you are doing is fair.
Trust.
Why are we winning all want to mean Casano? And your dean say, obey dean, I hide it under the table. Don't dodge it under the table. So I bet now how I catch a gun for say, or more market. Into Omun say prices, kofu. When you go to the market, me say last we got a salted beef, tolo beefy. Hey, kitty sir. When you done with the angwamo.
Never them one. Beef.
Now want to be talk beef. My friend say packet of chicken wings and now take wings. Now me got talk tolo beef. Say me go angwamo. Only shame. Because want to be talk and it's the ekunam no in our berry. What na no catch me say. Ya say because you come market now. At the end okay. Yet to me counting the number. Oh. Now say you don't need to say that to tell us that you are crazy. No. You don't need to say that to tell us that you are crazy. Now I catch Ghana for say go market I say I just walk up to say what can happen? Why can't you Ghana for say go market? Please. Why can't you Ghana for say go market? Bisa won't for no to beef like me no. What audience say? What say? O come market to be 10 cedis.
So no do last okay so do some
to me beef trophy. It's not good for my health. Me trophy.
Tolo beef get 10 cedis.
I'm telling you. Ya chichi was small bag more.
Now you should put me beef.
Open next week. Now we need to beef. We need to
beef. Why not?
Who would be that? Nya kona beef near the end of
Men.
And since January to date, tell me, baby, I will go to beef for. Master Jaisa, people are suffering. People are fees. People are not able to pay their fees. Come and say they are going to build. Jesus Christ. So you are telling us that you are going to build so many schools. It is Okocha first year.
No fees.
What's your first year, man? Second year, third year, fourth year, one day with your man.
Yama, so see, Harun. No, see, Harun. Emubia, correct. Emubia,
oh, bro. Oh, bro.
Oh, say
defending this. Defending this. No,
I
want to make us. Who person who can say what I'm talking?
Master, I see one point because TV free.
This world, I buy the bottage,
Okay.
Yeah, the boba. Say if at the time 2016 Omu lose the election with over 1 million votes and Ghanaians felt it wise to bring Mahama back, Alfred George Kojo Thompson I can tell you with all full conviction that if we've lost with over 1.9 votes, 1.4 or 1.6 million votes, Ghanaians will see it prudent to bring Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia back because they are even the payment of the DD it has been planned and put ahead.
But I say Alfred George Kojo Thompson, a member of the NPP National Communications Team. Alfred. Okay, so let me say happy birthday. And confirm Nana Kwabena Frempong. Afri Nana Ama Ejapoma Munina Muka Asante Professional Club Eku ne Emma Woda Yakupon Shramo no Yam Kese Koisemoye Kesepa. Midi Akosi is a second second producer Listo or Kojo for your Esquire and the production team in Yama's watching it out for Adom TV, Ghana's #1 Akan TV station. Yakra.